So now that bottle caps have officially launched in Pokemon Go, and we have some more concrete info regarding it, I'm actually going to be changing up my strategy regarding which of my Pokemon I will be using it on. Alright y'all, how's it going everyone? Jinsula here with a brand new Pokemon Go video. I hope your day is going really well, and let's get right into it. Alright, so the Ancients Recovered Go Pass Deluxe has finally dropped, which means we can finally get ourselves our gold bottle caps. It's all the way down here at the final tier. It's actually at the tier 100 or level 100 for the Go Pass, and yeah, unfortunately you do have to pay for it. The Go Pass Deluxe is not cheap. It costed me $20. And I do think that this item is worth it, personally. I think the idea of you spending $20 for a 100% IV for any of your Pokemon, that is actually a pretty good deal, all things considered. But it's really about what Pokemon you're going to use it on. Considering that there is no limit to how many IV points you can get when you use the gold bottle cap, it really does change a lot of things that I originally thought. First and foremost, I originally wanted to use it on this Pokemon, specifically because I wasn't sure what the limit was on how many IVs you can increase, and I really thought that, if anything, having a Shundo of Dawnwing's Necrozma along with my Duskmane Necrozma, I thought that would have been really cool. And another good candidate was, of course, my two fusion forms of Zekrom. Maybe I would have done it on White Kyurem, Kyurem, not Zekrom. Zekrom is actually the thing that I use to fuse for Black Kyurem, but yeah, either of my fusion forms for Kyurem, I thought they were really great options, considering that they do come with a very useful adventure effect, and they also have a lot of power when it comes to raid battles and PvP. So I was thinking maybe this White Kyurem would be the good candidate, considering that all I need to do is increase the defense by 3 points. And yeah, with the gold bottle cap, that would have been pretty good, a pretty good use of it. But I really do think that the best use of a gold bottle cap is not on a Pokemon that is close to 1000. I will say it should be on a Pokemon like this one. This is a, what is it? I think it's like an 89%, maybe a 90%, yeah, 89%, whatever it is. This is a better candidate for a gold bottle cap, in my opinion. The reason why I say that is because, for one, very cool collector's item. It's a shiny from New Jersey Go Fest. It has the location card, which is extremely cool. You can see right there, makes it incredibly unique. And then, of course, once I get the fusion energy, or the, I should say the crowned energy, I am going to be making this into a crowned sword Zacian, which is going to be really cool. And of course, the ideal scenario would be to have it be a shiny, or I should say a Shundo. So yeah, I felt like this actually would be a better candidate for my gold bottle cap, considering that you're only going to be able to get one of them. And I feel like the value of the gold bottle cap is really dependent on how many IV points you can get out of it. If I use it on something like what I showed you earlier, where if I were to use it on this one and I only get 2 IV points out of it, I feel like that's kind of a waste. Yes, it would be nice to have this be a 100% IV, but at the same time, I feel like the amount of money that I'm spending in order to get that 100% IV would be better spent on a Pokemon that is like this, where you're going to get more IV points out of it. In this case, I would get 3 attack IVs as well as 1 HP IV. That would make this a 100% IV shiny with a location card. I feel like that's a much better value for the gold bottle cap. That's just my personal opinion. And yeah, these are other really good candidates. I did pick up myself a shiny of a Zamazenta. You can see right here, 15 attack, 10 defense, 10 HP. I'm getting 10 IV points out of that gold bottle cap if I use it on this one. Yeah, this would definitely be valuable, but no location card, so gonna be less priority compared to this one. I feel like this one is definitely the one that stands out. Another one that I saw was this shiny Terrakion. You can see right here, very low IVs. It's actually a 12, 12, and 12, which is actually the minimum if this were a lucky. Yeah, this is a great choice for using my gold bottle caps. It may not necessarily be as powerful as either of these and their crown forms, but Terrakion is one of those legendaries I use extremely often, whether it be for gym battles, going up against Chanseys and Blissies, whether it be for Team Go Rocket battles. It's really strong against a plethora of different Team Go Rocket encounters. Terrakion is definitely one of those legendaries that I use the most. So I feel like it makes sense if I were to use a gold bottle cap on a shiny Terrakion, so I could get it to 100% IVs. And then of course, the most recent Community Day Pokemon, Jangmo-O's Evolved form, basically the same IVs as that shiny Zamazenta. I feel like this is another good option, you know, mainly for the collector's aspect of it. But all in all, I guess my point is, using it on a 96% I feel like is actually a waste, because a 96% is still going to be extremely powerful, especially this one because it already has 15 IVs, or 15 attack IVs, and same for these. Like, yeah, it would be nice to get them to 100%, but I don't think it's necessarily that high priority. Maybe later on down the road, if I, you know, run out of Pokemon to use a gold bottle cap on, maybe at that point I would use it, but I really feel like this is the Pokemon that I'm going to use it on. Unless, of course, I were to pick up a Shundo this coming weekend. Obviously, that would be extremely hype and that would save me the gold bottle cap. But yeah, considering that I'm already on my way to getting the gold bottle cap, I do think I need to be very selective on what Pokemon I use it on. And maybe this will help you be selective of what Pokemon to use it on as well. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. I just wanted to share some of my thoughts regarding the gold bottle cap. I feel like now that it is officially in the game, it definitely changes things up. I mean, the pressure to do a whole bunch of raids this weekend during Pokemon Go Fest is kind of lifted. I feel like I do not feel that pressure to get myself a perfect IV shiny, as I usually do with these sort of events. Now it's just going to be more about farming up the energy for the crown forms, and then of course picking up shinies for trades, and then, you know, a lot of things like that. I feel like it's going to be a lot more chill. So the introduction of the gold bottle cap definitely changes things for the better. I do really like the fact that Niantic implemented this. I think it's definitely a game changer. And yes, I do recognize that $20 is a very steep price and not everyone is going to afford this, but if you can, I think this is one of the most valuable purchases you can make in Pokemon Go, without question. And you get a whole bunch of nice other rewards as well, like avatar items, candies, you know, rare candies, incense, you know, you get a couple of, actually, if you were to buy the deluxe Go Pass in the web store and you use the promo code, I believe it's Twitch NAIC 2025, you get yourself a free premium battle pass with it. So yeah, that adds a little bit more value. But yeah, ultimately, I think things are looking really good. I really like the fact that the gold bottle cap is now in the game, and yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. So in any case, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know your thoughts regarding everything that I talked about down below. What Pokemon are you going to use your gold bottle cap on? Definitely share it in the comments, and yeah, let's have a great discussion. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if it's your first time here, and don't forget that notification bell so you can stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. Real quick, let me give a shout out to all of my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel content possible. If you want to support the Jinsula channel, the best way you can do that is going to be by joining my Patreon. And if you become a paid Patreon member, I'm going to add you to my Pokemon Go friends list. That means for stuff like remote raids, the friendship system, opening and sending gifts. If you want to play Pokemon Go with me, then make sure you go and check out my Patreon. I'll put a link to it in the description below. And if you want to support my channel in a different way, you could do so by following me on social media. My handle is @Jinsula. I'm on the platforms you see on the bottom of your screen. Make sure you go over there and give me a follow. And also, I opened up an Etsy store. Yeah, I'm selling a whole bunch of different merch. It's actually some very cool, unique, custom K-pop merch like shirts and stickers and phone cases. If you want to buy something really cool for the K-pop fan in your life, then go and check out my Etsy store. I'll put a link to it in the description below. You can get a cool shirt just like this one. This is a custom shirt that I have on my Etsy store. It's for the group UAU. And yeah, it's something worth checking out. So if you want to check out some cool K-pop merch, check out my Etsy store. I'll put a link to it in the description below. And with all that said, that's going to be it for this video. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself, and I'll catch you all later.